Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into my date update episode number 9. This time I'm going to talk about someone that I went out with a few times. Now, if anyone knows me, they know that I never go on second dates, not even third dates, don't even think about fourth dates. It's just because, I meet losers and I don't want to go out with them a second time if they're a loser, so... Anyways, but this guy, I saw him 4 times, right? 4 times, there we go. Which is really like a record for me. And of course I met him online. Where else do I meet men? And what did we do for our first date? Oh yeah, we went out to Starbucks just to like have coffee, and he was new to the area, to the city where I live, or where we live. So I offered to give him a tour of the city, like drive around town and showing him like all the places and stuff. And that's what we did. And like he's just a really great guy. He's 26. He works for RIM, and I don't know if like people in the States know this, but RIM is like the place where blackberries are made. Anyways, and he's like an artist. He calls himself an artist, like a visual artist. And he makes commercials for blackberries. And he helps designs like the effects of them. Anyways, not important what his job is really in this case. But here's the thing about him. He was so like intense. And he said that in his profile. He's like, the first thing people notice about me is that I'm intense. And that is an understatement, because this guy was like something out of this world. Like, not really someone you would like to meet. You would only want to hear about him. And what I mean by this is that when you're talking with him, he would, out of nowhere, really, he would just not shout out, but he would just say things like, he's like, this is your life. Like this is your moment. You have to take every experience you get, because you'll never get that experience again. And he's like, it's so hard to explain, but he would just be so like intense. Like, oh God. I would just like nod along, like, like, I agree with everything you're saying, but I'm not gonna add anything to this conversation because this is just crazy. He is just so like he would just wear you out. And I'm not sure if I'm explaining myself well at all, but it's just how he is. He was just really weird. But the thing is, I feel bad saying that, kind of, because he is a really good guy. Like, he was very genuine, overly genuine. And he was just like, I don't know, it's so hard to describe him. He was just, he just wasn't my type. However, I went out with him multiple times, though, because, like, he was a really good person to talk with. Like, we had really good talks together and such, and, like, honestly, throughout our whole, like, get-togethers, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, I really don't want this to end. Like, I really like talking with this person. But I realized after the 4th time seeing him, I was like, he's a really good guy, but he's just not for me. Like, I can't handle that in a person. Like, I need someone to be laid back, like, 99% of the time. Like, that 1% is, like, when you're at a funeral, or, like, when you're in a job interview, like, you have to be serious and everything. But, like, I just need someone to just be themselves around me. And that was himself, but I just didn't like it. Which sounds bad, but, whatever. He was too not laid back for me. Anyways, and he was really nice about it. Like, I texted him. I mean, like, nowadays, everyone just texts instead of actual talking with them. So I just texted him, and I was like, I'm sorry, like, you're a really great guy and everything, but I just don't see us having a future together. I'm sorry. And then he just texted back. He was like, he's a pleasure knowing you. Goodbye. Like, he wasn't like, oh, like, you're a dumb bitch or anything, because that does happen. Nice gentlemen will say that to you without reason. And yeah, and that's pretty much all I can say about him. Nice person, just really not for me. And okay, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!